Yo, what's good? I know I've been kind of off the ball. You know what I'm saying? Today I just, you know, I chilled today. I met someone today, but it was like after work. When I got off late at night. So I'm going to post them up on my Instagram. Check them out. It was a group. They were cool. And you know what the cool part of it was? Like, we're all artists and we're all into video games and it's cool. So if you want to know a little bit about them, check out my Instagram. My name is easier now. It's anti_bh at Instagram. But anyway, I'm gonna do this laying down because I'm tired. Had a good day today though. I like today. Today was pretty funny. Some funny stuff happened. But anyway, let me talk about person number one. Person number one. His name was Alvin. And he works at the Raider store at Universal Studios, which is really cool. You know what I'm saying? I went in there to go looking for stuff for my homeboy in Atlanta, Kevin. His name is Kevin. You know, he's the reason why I'm a god daddy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even understand, Doug. I've been waiting for that title for so long. None of my friends are going out here getting any girls pregnant. But Kevin did it the right way. He got a girl. He got himself a girl, and then he married her, and then he had a baby. And it's a beautiful baby girl. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I need to start posting her ups on here so y'all can see what she looks like. She's adorable. But anyway, I met Alvin. He was cool. We was talking about football. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a Raiders fan, but I want them to do well. Bro, I'm so excited about Chucky's back, bro. And you know what's funny? Like, that's around the time that I liked the Raiders because my dad was like putting me in Raider clothes, fitting me in Raider stuff. So like I didn't have a mind of my own yet, really. But hey, man, I still respect that team. I want them to do well. I got too many, friends that like that team. You know what I'm saying? I got family in Oakland, so it's a big deal, bruh. Like, I can't wait till next season, because this season was such a buzz, bro. The injuries, just everything, bro. And then it's like the Patriots make it worse every year by going, like, it's like, nigga, it's like, you know what's sad about Patriot fans, bruh? Like, they can't sit, like, it's like they don't watch the game, bruh. It's like, it's so one-sided, nigga. It's like, you can't tell that the refs are going their way. But anyway, Alvin was cool because all we do was talk about football. You know what I'm saying? And we talked about the Raiders. We talked about my team, the Colts, but I wasn't really trying to talk about them because, man, dog, I just wanted the season to be over, brother. Just hopefully we have a better draft. But yeah, man, they had some cool stuff. And I should have took a picture with the jacket that I was thinking about. I'm thinking about getting, even though I'm not a Raiders fan, I'll sport the hell out of that jacket. It's a beast mode jacket, bro. It's like a starter jacket, and it says beast mode on it. It's just the only thing about it is it's a big ass Raider logo on the back. And like, I'm not trying to be that nigga that's wearing stuff like that. And then niggas ask me like, oh nigga, you like the Raiders? Nope. Like, nah. Like, I mean, like, I like them, but they're not my favorite team. And niggas gonna be like, what do you mean? Like, especially Raider fans, gonna be like, nigga, what do you mean? Because they're the most diehard fans on the planet, dog. So I'm not even trying to, disgrace that, their fandom. You know what I'm saying? But it's a tight jacket. I am planning on getting the Beast Mode hats they have though, because I already have one with him on the Seahawk colors. I just want that black, silver, and gold. I mean, not gold, black, silver, and white one, bro. This shit, I seen it. It didn't have my size, but that shit was fire. Yeah, man. And he ended up giving me. They have their own little online website. He gave me some papers to give my homie Kevin when I go and see him. So, yeah. Or I'll just take a picture of it and send it to him, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because I think he said there's free shipping. I mean, I like giving my homie gifts sometimes, man. So, yeah, because I was thinking about getting him some barbecue and stuff, bro. Because he likes to cook some Raider barbecue stuff. But anyway, let's see. Number 2. Man, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Bree. She works at the box lunch store in Topanga Mall, and she was cool because she actually went out her way to help me look through a pile of pops to find the Michelangelo pop. Matter of fact, I'm finna show this. This shit is fire. Look at this. This shit right here. That shit, and it's 8-bit. Man, shit's fire. Shit is tight. It's my favorite Ninja Turtle, Mikey. Because at one point, my personality was like Mikey's until I grew up. Growing up is depressing. But anyway, she helped me find it. I was so excited because, they had Donatello. And I like all the Ninja Turtles, but I was like, man, I want Mikey, bro. Because I wasn't planning on spending no money. If I was going to spend money, I was going to spend it on Mikey. Donatello would have had to come later when I'm like, okay, I got paper. I got paid this week. You know how it is. You know what I'm saying? And it's cool. She's cool. And then she's actually, trying to help me work there, kind of. She told everybody, but, it was cool because, the next day I came in, she was like, hey. I was like, hey, what's up? She's like, you brought it? And I'm like, yeah, I brought my resume. Yeah, she's cool. That's a spot I think I like working in. Getting discounts on stuff. Because they have everything in there, dog. I was looking, dog. They got, Captain America, cologne and body wash and and what was it, shaving cream. I was like, what? They had Iron Man. I think it was Deadpool Iron Man too. I was tripping. I was like, man, then they got Hawaiian shirts with Deadpool's face all over them. There's some cool stuff in there, man. They had this Space Jam bag that I'm planning on getting. Because I'm about to get back into the gym and I need a bag. So I need a couple of bags because I'm about to tell you, man. I'm about to go to 2 different gyms, so you'll figure out the other type of gym I'm going to. 'Cause I told you about the gym the week before that I'm planning on going to. This one's gonna be dope. But let me talk about Sam. Sam. First, I'm gonna talk about the kind of the the story from the beginning. So I was at work and like, yo, these bad, like super bad Australian chicks, man. You know, they come in. They well, they were, they were kind of cool in a sense where you thought they was like outgoing and all this other stuff. They, like hey, and then, with the accent, everything, like hey, mate, you know what I'm saying, and all that stuff. But you know what I'm saying. I'm at work, so I'm I'm waiting. So as time goes by, I'm usher, so I'm cleaning the theaters, sweeping, clean the bathroom. So like once their movie had ended, because like once movies ended, we have to wait out, wait in the front and kind of greet them, or not greet them, but like ask them how the movie's going, or kind of ask them, you know, did you enjoy yourself? Da-da-da-da. So they come out of the movie, and I was like, "Yo, can I ask you guys something?" I was like, so where you guys from? Because some people, bruh, like if you say like, especially like if you ask a person if they're from Australia and they're British, or the opposite, bro, they start tripping. So I just decided to be like super, like not knowing of where they from. So I just like, can I ask where you from? They're like, oh, I'm from Australia. So I was like, oh, you guys out here visiting, or you got to stay out here? And she was like, oh yeah, she stays out here. And then I came to visit her, and I was like, okay, that's cool. So and then I asked him, pretty much like, yo, well, I'm trying to meet a new person every day, and I was wondering if I can take a selfie with you guys. And she was like, yo, that's weird. I'm like, how's it weird? I'm trying to meet a new person every day. And then I had to go through the whole explaining, and then showing the Instagram, like, yo, I'm not playing, like, I'm not weird like that. I just don't want your picture. Like, I need your picture just as proof to me meeting people every day. And then she's like, and then I had to go even deeper, like, well, I'm doing this because, like, in 2017, I suffered from depression, and I'm kind of antisocial, and I'm kind of trying to stop being that way. And she was like, oh, yeah, and then we start getting too deep into the depression part of the conversation. So I was like, if you don't want to, you don't have to. Like, it's not a big deal, you know what I'm saying? And then the only thing that I didn't like about that situation was that one of them was okay with it, only if her friend was okay with it. I'm like, bruh, I hate females that can't think, like, they have to think, like, when they're with their friends, they have to think like Siamese twins. Like, I hate that shit. I hate when my friends want to do that shit, because I'm like, bruh, I don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? And especially if, that person, like, if that person came and told me kind of the whole situation, and like, but I mean, me, I always want to try to help people out, so that's me. So at the end of the day, she didn't, they didn't get it. I mean, I didn't get a picture with them. And it was one of the best things that happened, because I ended up meeting somebody that was way cooler. and way better person than. I mean, I'm not saying that they're not good people, but from what I've seen, it's just like, bruh, you can't say it. You can't tell somebody that, oh yeah, all right, we'll take a picture with you, and then, oh no, no, never mind. No, she doesn't want to. Like, so I don't want to. Like, that's some shady shit, and like, you know, kind of, what I'm trying to do. I feel like when people say no, I'm like, okay, you're just missing out on what I'm trying to accomplish. You know what I'm saying? But I met this guy named Sam, bro. He was cool, bro. We had a conversation for my whole lunch break, man. It was like 30 minutes, 20. Like, I guess I seen him around like the 5 minute mark, so it was like 25 minute conversation. And I read after I finished talking to him. I had to run to my back to work, but man, we talked about all types of stuff, bro. Like, it was crazy because he's the same exact person. It was like, bro, we were talking about how we hated to go into clubs and like it'd be too loud, and then like you're trying to talk to somebody and it's just too loud. You feel me? We was talking about that, man. We was talking about what else we was talking about? We was just talking about like I always say that we was talking about life, and like I always like about talking to people like that, because those people be those ones that be just like me. They be like, yeah, man, and we be just vibing, bro. But I'm trying to remember what we was talking, because like, bro, it was a good conversation. Like, I wrote it down on my, like, what we talked about on my Instagram, because he said some deep stuff. Because he said something deep. He said something deep about like, just like the perception of a person, like what a person's perception of you is not the perception of yourself. I was like, oh, nigga. I was like, oh, nigga. Oh, when we talked, bro, we both started drinking at the same time. We both started smoking at the same time. And we did it the same way. Like, he was like, first it was weed. And then like when I turned 24, I started drinking, and I don't really do it. And I was like, I don't really do it either. I do it like on occasions and shit. And like me, I smoke a lot of weed because of my anxiety, and like just to chill. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do it like a stoner. You know what I'm saying? Some of my friends say I should, but I'm good on that shit. Anyway, we had a conversation, dog. And that's my favorite. When you have a conversation with people, that shit is fun. It's fun to have a conversation. That's why I keep running. I'm going to start doing these early because I be tired, man. Anthony is, okay, I went job searching again. And this time I went to Journeys. And Anthony was cool. I just talked to him about how I was working there. He was, he was one of the most, he was interesting in the sense that he's only had one job. He said he worked for Journey since he was 17. And it's been there ever since. He's got promoted. And he says it's cool because they work around your school schedule. Like, I mean, a lot of jobs try to, but he was like, they really do. And he was like, and you could be a manager. Like, that's the difference. Like, a lot of jobs, they want you not to go to school to be like, if you're going to be a manager, you can't go to school, pretty much. But he was like, you could be a manager here and go to school, and it's pretty cool. And I was like, yeah, that's pretty dope. Like, hopefully I get to work here, you know what I'm saying? And then, he told me to come back in and talk to the GM. So I came back in and talked to the GM. Her name was Brittany. But I came back on like a later day. So I'm not really going to talk about that. But yeah, Anthony was cool, man. He was cool. He's chill, man. I feel like he'd be a cool ass manager, man. You know what I'm saying? But like, you could tell he's gonna be stern, but he's also gonna be like, man, have fun too, bruh. Like, don't be serious. Why so serious? Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was Anthony. Erica was another that, bro. This. I'm gonna call week 3. This episode is the week of the wise. Erica. All right, like I told you earlier in the video, I'm planning on going to 2 gyms. Well, the second gym is gonna be a boxing gym. Yes, I'm gonna hit that boxing gym. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna get that cardio in. I'm gonna get those jabs, take them jabs, come home bruised up. Yep, I'm about to get back into it. I haven't boxed since I was a little kid. Since my dad taught, because like, I mean, I didn't box, but my dad taught me stuff. At one point in my life, for like a couple of months, I had to learn, something after school when he got off work. So I knew how to box. You know what I'm saying? Like basics mainly, because like, really, if you know the basics of boxing, you won't rarely ever lose a street fight, because niggas most of the time don't know how to really technically fight. So, yeah. I was talking to Erica, and Erica, bruh. This boxing gym is doing some good things, and I really kind of glad that I'm gonna be a part of this gym, because they're doing a lot of stuff for kids to keep kids out of trouble, you know, because she says a lot of teenagers and a lot of young adults come in there, and a lot of troubled teens come in there, and they all see it as a safe haven. You know what I'm saying? So, me, I'm all about the kids, you know what I'm saying? I like coaching and stuff like that. So, like, me, I'm, like, when I'm in the gym, I'm going to do as much as to be a role model and, keep a positive, head on my shoulders while I'm there, you know what I'm saying? So, what they're doing is pretty cool. And then talking to her, she's just, like, she's one of those people that's just like me, too, where she was like, yeah, I used to fight all the time, and when I was growing up too, and bro, she said she suffers from anxiety, bro. She said, man, and then her father-in-law owns it, Johnny. Man, their family just is gone through stuff. It's a family-owned boxing gym, and she said that he got into a motorcycle accident. But he's still out there trying to train people, and still can. She says he can still move in the ring. So, you know what I'm saying. But it's cool. It's a family owned gym. Y'all should check it out. It's called Boulevard Boxing Gym, and it's on Sherman. It's on Sherman Way, and I don't know the crossing, but it's on Sherman Way. And like it's a brand new gym. It's nice, pretty, it's clean. You know, they give you free wraps. They, you know what I'm saying? They donate, like, they kind of give hand-me-downs for like shoes and boxing gloves, which is cool. Cause they like to purchase, like, for people that have been there long enough, they kind of reward them with new gear. So they give them, like, someone signs up, they reward one of the oldest members new gear, and then that person will hand down the gear to me. Or I can just go out and buy my own. And like, y'all should really check it out. It's it's a pretty, I'm about to see if some of my friends is down to do that. Bruh, I can't wait to be in there boxing. $75 a month. And there's no contract, so if you can't afford it that month, you don't have to do it that month. Or even better, they have daily. So like say you pay a month and then next month something happens, you can't pay it all at that time. You have $10 a day. Dope. You know what I'm saying? Or if if you working a lot and ever have a time day off, make $10. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's worth it. That's a good price to me. I'm about to be in there, low key. If I don't get this, if I don't get like a second job or whatever, I'm about to be in there every day. I'm about to be in the gym every day, get my work on. Both gyms, bro. I'm about to go to one and then go to another. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, the next person, his name is Jose. Jose is the homeboy at Tommy Burgers. Because, I did work for Uber Eats. That's a whole different story. That's the only thing this week that happened to me that was negative. And it didn't bother me. You know what I'm saying? Because since I've been doing this, man, I've been a lot happier. You know what I'm saying? I actually got like, instead of getting a write-up this week, I got the opposite of a write-up. I don't know I forgot what they called it, but it was pretty much to tell me that I was doing a good job lately and I've been doing better. And I was just like, yeah. I was like I was like, inside, I was like, yeah. But you know me, I'm just like, okay. Yeah, man. I was like, okay, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I do something wrong, I'm finna get hell in trouble. But anyway, yeah, man, I was happy about that. So, but anyway, Jose, he works at Tommy Burgers. He works at the night shift, bruh, and he be in there working, bruh. Man, he a Latino dude. You know what I'm mad about? Like, Donald Trump pisses me off, bro. I'm finna miss, like, bruh. I know nothing's gonna happen to y'all, but if something does, y'all get deported. I'ma miss y'all. I love Mexicans, man. Y'all be working, bruh. Y'all be like, y'all one of the most hardworking people ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's so funny because I'm not even gonna go there because I don't want. Say if these videos start getting bigger, I don't want that people to be tripping about dumb stuff. So I'm gonna leave that alone. But I always see him, but I actually sat there and talked to him. I asked him about how he liked working there, and he's like, "Yeah, it's cool. I just hate when it gets busy because they're right next to a club." So, and I'm like, "Yeah, man, I feel you, man." But they're cool, man. I like going into that Tommy Burgers just because I don't even like I like going inside. I don't even go through the drive-through because it's just cool, man. Like, man. Like, their customer service is genuine. Like, it's just like it's them. It's not artificial where like most of these companies want you to be like, smile, do this, do that, greet people. It's like you can tell it's them. You feel me? And Jose is one of the ones that I met. I mean, I guess like I already met him, but like in a sense, like I kind of got to know him a little bit, like because I never really talked to him. It was more of like I went to go pick up orders and I left. You know what I'm saying? Or if I ordered, I just ordered and I left. You know what I'm saying? But I sat there and I talked to him because, like, it was late at night and I was gonna, like, I had a busy day that day, so I didn't really get to meet nobody. And then it's not even no. That's not. It was a busy night, in a sense, where I was supposed to go hang. I was supposed to hang out with my sister's friend because he's going through some hard stuff, and I wanted to look out for him because this friend might become a brother-in-law. You know what I'm saying? So I just want him to know that if that happens, this side of the family is gonna help. We here to talk, bro. And then he's a lot like me. He kind of something happens, he kind of doesn't want to talk to nobody for weeks, months. You know what I'm saying? Cause I lost my grandma, and that's when I started acting like that. That's when I started acting antisocial. I look you know what I'm saying? Because, this is the reason why I go hard at school. I promised her I finish school, and I'm trying to keep that promise. I'm going to try to keep that promise, you feel me? Rest in peace, you know what I'm saying? So this is why I'm trying to get, I got the high school, I got the middle school, I just need to get that college. Whew. All right, man. I'm getting too emotional right now. But anyway, the last person that I met was Cody. I met Cody. And it was Clarice. I mostly met Clarice. I kind of talked to Cody too. But I met them because before work, I had time to go visit my buddies that I met on, what was it? Week 1. Yeah, it was week 1. My buddies I met on week 1, like Jenny, Ray, and Mikhail. And Ray wasn't there, but Jenny and Mikhail was. And I was sitting there talking to them. And then all of a sudden, bro, you had, I think one was their manager. I'm not for sure. But Cody comes in, and then Clarice was already there. Hey, bro. Clarice is she's beautiful, man. She looked like Naomi Campbell. I was like, oh my god. I wanted to take a picture with her, but she's like, it was one of those stories again where a female doesn't like to take pictures, or because she didn't have the excuse to say she wasn't ready, because she was ready. She had her makeup done, all that stuff, but God, man, women are just beautiful creatures, man. No makeup at all, makeup, no makeup, and and then the ones that are real pretty, it's like, are you kidding me, bruh? You kidding me? You are so gorgeous. Why are you so shy to take pictures? But anyway, we was sitting there, we was talking about art school. We all went to the same institution, the Art Institute, but they went to the Hollywood one, and I went to the Santa Monica one. Sadly, probably the worst one in Southern California. But I wanted to go because it was near the beach, bruh. I mean, it was cool. I mean, I went and played ball on the beach, and I did all that stuff, you know what I'm saying, while I was there. But I ended up getting kicked out of there because my roommate wanted to try to break my laptop and all this other stuff. But that's another story for another day. But yeah, Cody, he comes out of nowhere, and he would, we were talking, and we were talking, he was asking me what I did, and I was like, I'm trying to do video game art and stuff like that. And so we started talking about the classes we had to take, because in the institutes, some, majors kind of integrate with other majors because like we might have to take the same art class or something. Like, so we were just talking about that. And it was cool, you know. I had to go to work after that. And, you know, they were clowning to me about work. Because like every time I talked to them, I come in there, I was like had a new write up, and I was just like, yeah, I got another write up. They're like, what, for what? I was like, yeah, I was late for work, but I came early and didn't clock in until too late because I thought I had to clock in at 6:30, and they was clowning. They was clowning. It was funny because like I was like I couldn't be upset, but I was upset. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like I guess it was kind of like I was upset in a sense where I was mad at me. I was mad at them. Like I couldn't do like when I got written up, I was like, all right, man, like fuck, you know, like I was upset. You know what I'm saying? I was like, fuck. Oh. But that is all the people that I met this week. Check out my Instagram. I'm about to put up the people that I met actually Monday. It's Tuesday now, I know. Like I said, I was slipping, I was chilling today. Because I was like, ooh, I met people earlier. I met people early, so I don't have to go on adventures. So I chilled today. I played this. Y'all should check this South Park game out. It's kind of like what's that stupid game? Clash of Clans, but it's 10 times better. It may like it's 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 more evenly based. Like somebody whack can't technically really beat you. You have to really strategize around which cards you put. You know what I'm saying? It's not like the person can just get bomb ass cards and just be like, oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? You still have to upgrade your cards. And all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if you like when you go P versus P or person versus person, you have to take out either all three before the time runs out, or you gotta at least take out one or two of their boxes before time runs out. It's not like on that dumb shit where it's like, oh, I'm finna just attack the main base and totally win the game, and then have two buildings still up. It's like, but anyway, I'm about to leave you guys with another, another question or things that I want to know about you guys. So, oh, okay. What did you guys if you guys saw Black Lightning? And I know not too many people are watching these. So, like in the future, a lot more people should be watching this. I mean, so what you guys think about what do you guys think about the show Black Lightning? You know, whether it be from the beginning or wherever you catch it from, because I'm talking about in the future. I know a lot of people are not watching this right now. Just let me know below. If you do watch, please subscribe. Please add me on Instagram at anti_BH. And I'll talk to y'all later. Cause man, I got an interview with Square Enix at 2:00 in El Segundo, so I gotta be fresh. I gotta get up in the morning. I've been like I said, I was lacking it today, bruh. I was planning on doing all this stuff early, so I go to bed early, but it is what it is, bruh. Anyway, peace, deuces, and much love.